if you struggle with motivation, this one is going to be for you. Because I know everyone struggles with motivation. It's winter, it's cold, you got your excuses of why it's really hard to go for a walk, to meal prep, to eat healthy food, to go train, like all that jazz. I get it. It is hard in winter, but I've got some nice strategies for you. So first of all, I'm going to give you some strategies on how to fight through like struggling with motivation, but I want to address what the heck is motivation first, because I'm not going to lie, the excuse of I'm just waiting for motivation, or I just don't have the motivation to do it, or I struggle with motivation is a massive cop out. It really pisses me off. But I also respect that it is something people experience. So first of all, I think it's a bit of a cop out. It's just that you're not like being integral to your goals. Your goals don't mean enough to you to just take action. That's kind of how I feel when I'm like, oh, if you're not motivated, like you're allowed to not feel motivated, like you just can't be bothered to do something, or you don't want to do something, but you still should just do it anyways, you know? Like, I certainly am not motivated. I don't wake up every morning being like, can't wait to brush my teeth today, or can't wait to go fill the car up with petrol, but it's just like, I've got to do it because I need petrol in my car, or I have to brush my teeth, otherwise that's really disgusting. So even if you're not motivated to do it, there's certain tasks that you just do, no matter what. You just do it. No excuses, just get it done. So that's where your fitness journey comes in. It's not something you need to be motivated to do. It's just something that you got to do with no excuses. Just get it done. That is my opinion on motivation. I think regardless of how you feel, I think goals are bigger than emotions. Like, goals are bigger than how you're feeling. Like, toughen up, princess, go get it done. I don't care if you're motivated or not, because your goals are too important to you. Your health is too important to you. Your fitness is too important to you. Like, you can wait around for motivation, or you can stay exactly where you are right now and then just keep complaining for another 5, 10, 15 years. And then when you get to that age, then your bone density starts to go to shit. You're stuck in a wheelchair, or you're in a nursing home and you're unhappy, and you're stacked up on medications because your health is in the toilet. Like, there are options, like wait for motivation, or pay the price later, or just go get the job done. So that's my initial topic on motivation, to talk about that. But let me give you some strategies to actually help with motivation, because I'm not just going to be here being an asshole. I'm actually going to give you some strategies to help. So one thing that I do utilize when there's certain tasks that I don't want to do and I don't like to do, but I'm going to suck it up and I do them anyways. Case example, I talked about this on my story the other day. I hate going to the grocery store, like, with a passion. Actually, normally I just do my groceries online because it's just so much easier. It's quicker, it's easier, it's more efficient, like time efficient. I'm time poor as it is, so I just do my grocery shopping online, usually, and get it delivered. But I had to go to the grocery store, really was avoiding it. So I layered a task that I absolutely hate with something that I love. I love coffee, and it's not like I just drink black coffee. So you know what I did? I got myself a coffee, I ordered a really nice long black, and then I went and did the groceries. So I stacked something that I don't particularly like doing with something that I love or I really like, to make it less painful. That is the strategy that you want to do. So if you're struggling to go to the gym, go put on a cute pair of activewear. Feel comfortable, feel confident, you're going to be more inclined to go. Another thing, if there is a time where I'm like, oh, can't be bothered to go to the gym, it's like, I'm going to get a coffee, or I'm going to have a mad pre-workout, or I've got a podcast I can't wait to listen to while I'm at the gym. So it's like stacking things that you like and love with things that you don't, to just give you that motivation to go and do the job, to make it less painful. One thing, caveat with that, is don't stack if I go to the gym, then I can reward myself with food or something like that. Like, that's going to turn a really negative relationship with food, and also hinders most of your goals anyways. So I would avoid doing it around food per se. Try and do it with food related sort of activities, such as like cute activewear, music, podcasts that you're really liking, something like that, as opposed to coffee is like a little bit different. Coffee is different, but like high caloric things. Like, don't be like, oh, I went to the gym, I deserve a burger. Like, that is not a nice, healthy correlation that you want to have. But you want to like stack it with things that you do like. Maybe you love going for a swim in the ocean, and it's like, cool, I'm going to go do the workout. I'm going to get real sweaty, and not that you always have to get sweaty, but if you're training in summer, like not right now, but if you're training in summer, you might get sweaty, and then you might be like, I'm rewarding myself with a swim in the ocean after, because I'm going to stack those habits. So So that is one way that you can help with motivation, is by stacking habits. Ones that you love with things that you don't love as much, and get it done. Don't really enjoy meal prep, but you enjoy Netflix. Watch Netflix while you're meal prepping. Beautiful combination. You will always see me doing that on my iPad while I'm meal prepping, always. So that is stack things that you love and things that you enjoy with things that you don't, to just get the job done and make it a little bit less painful. So that's one strategy. Another strategy is just get the fuck started. Like, the only real way to get motivation is just to get started. It's one of the laws of physics. It's I meant to look it up properly before I jumped on here, my bad. I want to quote it properly, but basically, once something is in motion, it will stay in motion. But to get it started is really freaking hard. Think about when you want to push a car. Like, if you have to push a stationary car, like unhand to the handle brake, but it's flat, it's really hard to get the car started, right? It's really hard to get the car moving. But once the car starts inching, it's easier to get the momentum going. That is literally physics. Whatever, like, once a force is put onto something, that's when the momentum starts going, and it's an equal and reactive force. So if you push this much, the movement is going to be this much, and it's going to keep going. So the best thing you can do for your motivation is just get the fuck out the door and go do something. And it has to be one step. So say if you're like, I'm never motivated to go for a walk in the morning, cool. You don't have to go for a walk. All you have to do is do a walk around the block. Just walk to the end of your street. That's all you have to do. Really push yourself to just walk from A to B, walk down the street, and that's it. And you can just go back to bed. Just tell yourself that. I'm just going to walk to the end of the street, and then I can go back to bed. I guarantee you, by about 1 minute into that walk, you're like, oh, it's not even that bad. I might as well just go for a proper walk now that I'm out the door. It's the first step that's always the hardest. And once you build that momentum up, it's actually easier. Once you get going and you start feeling really amazing and you're enjoying the process, then you've just got motivation and you just do the work no matter what. So momentum and action drives motivation. So if you just keep waiting for it and staying stationary, nothing's ever going to happen. But if you take an action, doesn't even have to be the ideal action. You know, the ideal action may be a 60-minute session in the gym, pushing yourself super duper hard. But the first step might be, I'm just going to go in the gym and I'm just going to start on the treadmill and I'm just going to do one exercise and my warm-ups. I'm going to do warm-up and then I'm just going to do one exercise. I guarantee once you do that first exercise, that first set, you're like, it actually wasn't that bad. I'm just going to go do another set. And then you do the next set. And then you're like, okay, that actually wasn't that bad. I'll do the next exercise. Like, once you get going, it's actually really not that hard. So, you know, instead of going, I have to go do 60 minutes in the gym, go, I just have to do one exercise and then let's see what happens. And usually that's what gets the ball rolling. And then you come in the next week and, like, this is going to bring me to point 3, is like, gamify things. Make something really enjoyable for yourself. So, you know, a way to gamify going to the gym is like, right, all right. So you're like, last week I did 8 repetitions of my leg press. And then you're right, this week we're going to do 9. Let's go. And so while you're doing it, you're like 5, 6, 7, 8. You're like, come on, one more. We got this. Even if you're like in tears. Sometimes I'm in tears at the end of my sets because I'm like grunting so hard. And then you go 9. You're like, fuck yeah, like got a little like PB, and you push yourself. And it's like playing a game with yourself. You're leveling up. And if you're part of my program, my app will also tell you when you had a PB, and it will also tell you how many animals you lifted at the end of every workout. So you're collecting golden retrievers, sharks, whales, alpacas, moodungs. I don't even know what they are, but it's a thing on there. Cockatoos, all the random animals. So sometimes gamifying things can also make you more motivated. It gives you more enjoyment out of the activity. But momentum is what you need first. Momentum drives like the activity, which then you start getting results. Then you're like, holy shit, this is amazing. I love this journey. I'm going to be motivated. And then once you're on a roll with it, you're so consistent that, like, even on days where you're like, ugh, can't be bothered, you're like, yeah, but I really love my progress. I'm not giving in. I'm just going to go get the job done. So it's a way to kind of flip the script and not have to wait for motivation. You're just like, nah, I love this journey way too much. I don't give a shit. I'm going to go. Even if today I really don't want to, so I don't want to get out of bed today, you're going to do it anyways. So that is how you push through that waiting for motivation. So if we're waiting, if you're like, I just got to wait till my mindset's right, I've got to wait till I'm in the right headspace, I've got to wait till I've got the motivation, like all of that, nothing will ever happen because you're stationary and you're stuck. You are the car with the handbrake on, stuck. Whereas if you just take that first step, undo the handbrake, take that second step, start pushing the car with a heap of people to help you, and as soon as that car starts cracking, as soon as you crack that first push on a car, if you've ever had to push a car, you know it gets a heck of a lot easier once you start moving. So that is kind of point 2 and 3 of how to improve your motivation. So in summary, stack habits with things that you enjoy to make it just like a little bit more enjoyable to do. 2, just get the fuck started, because momentum drives motivation and consistency. And 3, try and gamify it, because that's just going to make it more enjoyable for you as well. And number 4 is reflect on what are your goals. Like, why are you doing this? What's important to you? Like, if it's not important to you, you're not going to want to do it, because another aspect of motivation is like the dopamine sensors in your brain. So we're super motivated to play video games, to eat sugar, to drink alcohol, to watch Netflix, because it triggers dopamine in our brain. So if you can somehow make activities that you don't want to do trigger dopamine stimulus in your brain, it's going to also make it easier to go and do it. That's why I'm talking about gamifying it, stacking it with habits that you like. In that way, you are triggering the dopamine sensors in your brain to go, oh my God, we love this activity so much. And so that is another way to just get the ball rolling. With all of that, this is all to help you get started. And then you need to reflect back on your goals and your why, and you need to stay integral to yourself. Like, integrity is a really, really big thing to me. And like, if you say you're going to do something, fucking do it, and stay integral to your goals. So like, for example, my goal, like one day, whether it happens this year, probably not, but I don't want to put that out there in the universe, but one day I want to win my pro card as a bikini bodybuilder, right? So every action that I take is integral to that goal, because that goal is like my ultimate life goal right now. And so every action I take, if I wake up and I don't want to go to the gym, I just have to think about, well, is that integral to me getting my goal or not? No. All right, get the fuck up and go. Like, you always have to do that. And you know what? Sometimes even John will whisper in my ear something like that, and I'll be like, yeah, damn it, you're right, I'm off, I'll go. Like, so remember what your goals are, remember your reason why. And yes, you can have goals to have a six-pack, have a big booty, have big shoulders. Like, any sort of goal like that is totally valid as well. Like, I have aesthetic goals, but also have a deeper reason why. Is it so that you can run around after your kids? Is it so that you can like stay out of an aged care facility when you're older? Is it so that you can prevent other chronic health conditions that your parents may have? You want to avoid that. It's like break the lineage. Like, have those deeper reasons why. Is it because you've never felt confident in a bikini in your life and you just want to go to the gym in a bikini, go to the beach in a bikini and enjoy your summer and not have to think twice about it? Like, have deeper reasons why, deeper than just like the way you want to look. Do you want to live a strong, happy, healthy, confident life for the rest of your life? Or do you want to be one of those 80-year-olds, probably not even making it to 80, who are stuck in an aged care facility on 10,000 different medications, which all cause crazy side effects in themselves, needing a walker to walk around, having to rely on a nurse to change them, you can't even go to the toilet or shower by yourself? Like, do you want that? Or do you want to just go to the gym and get strong and eat decently? Like, I don't know. If that's not enough motivation for you, I don't know what is. But if you have not worked in an aged care facility like I have, then you probably wouldn't even realize that, how severe it can get. And like, if you are over the age of 30, every day you don't do strength training, like every day you don't start doing strength training, you're not having to strength train every day, but for every day you don't do that, if you're 30, then today is the strongest day you will ever be for the rest of your life, and you are declining every single day that you are not doing things to look after your health and fitness. This will be the strongest and fittest you will ever be this exact moment. And every moment after you heard me say that, you are getting weaker and unfitter and closer to more medication, to more health conditions, and to an aged care facility. So if like not even just wanting a six-pack or a big booty is not enough motivation for you, like think about that. That's terrifying. If you are not looking after your health and fitness, you will never be better and healthier than you are right this second, unless you make a change right now. Like, I can't say I came up with that. I did see someone else post that and I was like, shit, that is so true. And it escalates. The older you get, the quicker you lose it as well. So it's never too late to get started. Yeah, exactly. One thing that someone commented, make productive activities give you dopamine hits. Exactly. Like, find ways to make things that you don't want to do enjoyable. You get those dopamine hits, you're going to get addicted to it. And also, I don't know what the OCB Federation is. I compete in IFBB and /NPC. I don't know what OCB is, to be honest. But I want to compete in the Olympia one day, so that's why I will be sticking with the NPC. But yes, so I digress. Motivation. One, just get up and fucking go get the job done. Stop waiting for motivation, because you will be here for another 10 years. You will be listening to me have this same rant for the next 10 years if you don't just get started. Motivation will always come and go. It is just another emotion that we experience. You will have days where you feel amazing. You will have days where you feel sad, days where you feel happy, days where you will feel tired, days where you feel euphoric, days where you'll feel silly. Like, every emotion under the sun is valid and all a part of the human experience. And so feeling motivated and not feeling motivated is just another part of the human experience, but it shouldn't change the actions that you take day to day. It shouldn't dictate whether you meal prep. It shouldn't dictate whether you drink water. It shouldn't dictate whether you go to the gym or go for a walk. Like, how you're feeling and the actions you take should be two completely separate things. Maybe you need to flip the strategy a little bit to help you, but it doesn't mean that you should or shouldn't do something. Like, you wouldn't go, I'm not that motivated, but like, I'm not motivated to go to work. Well, yeah, you are motivated to go to work because you want money. And not going to work, you risk losing your job. So the pain of not going to work and the risk is too great, so you go. Why is your health and fitness not any different? I don't understand that. So I think I've been ranting and raving for long enough now. That is my take on motivation, and I hope you have got some strategies that are helping you, that you can take away to improve your motivation to go get shit done. Apologies for my language in this video. Hopefully doesn't beep it out. And if you would like some accountability and you would like the support and you kind of want to flip your mindset like this, and also have a training program that is gamified, that makes it fun, have recipes that you actually enjoy, like, and also can just eat whatever the hell you want. I will tell you to eat more fruit and veggies. I will tell you to eat more whole foods if you're not, but you also have autonomy over what you eat, and I will just guide you along the way. And also, you've got stacks of amazing recipes and amazing ladies to support you along the way as well. If all of that sounds amazing to you, and also I'm a physio, so bonus points there, then there's a link in my bio that you can apply for coaching. Or if you just want to have a chat, then jump on Instagram and message me, Live Strong, and we can have a chat and I can see how I can help. But thanks for tuning in.